What art seeks to disturb is monotony of type, slavery of custom, tyranny of habit, and the reduction of man to the level of a machine. No man is rich enough to buy back his past. No object is so beautiful that, under certain conditions, it will not look ugly. The best way to appreciate your job is to imagine yourself without one. I am always late on principle, my principle being that punctuality is the thief of time. When a man has once loved a woman, he will do anything for her except continue to love her. Death must be so beautiful, to lie in the soft brown earth, with the grasses waving above one's head and listen to silence, to have no yesterday and no tomorrow, to forget time, to forgive life, to be at peace. I do not approve of anything that tampers with natural ignorance. Ignorance is like a delicate exotic fruit. Touch it and the bloom is gone. The whole theory of modern education is radically unsound. Fortunately, in England, at any rate, education produces no effect whatsoever. Each of us has heaven and hell in him. Only good questions deserve good answers. A red rose is not selfish because it wants to be a red rose. It would be horribly selfish if it wanted all the other flowers in the garden to be both red and roses. You don't love someone for their looks, or their clothes, or for their fancy car, but because they sing a song only you can hear. Humanity takes itself too seriously. It is the world's original sin. If the caveman had known how to laugh, history would have been different. Man is made for something better than disturbing dirt. Deceiving others. That is what the world calls a romance. Aestheticism is a search after the signs of the beautiful. It is the science of the beautiful through which men seek the correlation of the arts. It is, to speak more exactly, the search after the secret of life. Loveless marriages are horrible, but there is one thing worse than an absolutely loveless marriage. A marriage in which there is love, but on one side only, faith, but on one side only, devotion, but on one side only, and in which of the two hearts one is sure to be broken. It's a beautiful woman's fate to be the subject of conversation wherever she goes. The true mystery of the world is the visible, not the invisible. What seems to us as bitter trials are often blessings in disguise for which we are later, in the fullness of time and understanding, very grateful. They spoil every romance by trying to make it last forever. Looking good and dressing well is a necessity. Having a purpose in life is not. A writer is someone who has taught his mind to misbehave. I can believe anything provided it is incredible. Create yourself. Be yourself your poem. Books are never finished. They are merely abandoned. Most people are boring and stupid. All art is at once surface and symbol. Those who go beneath the surface do so at their peril. For he who lives more lives than one, more deaths than one must die. Behind every exquisite thing that existed, there was something tragic. The Roman Catholic Church is for saints and sinners alone. For respectable people, the Anglican Church will do. The aim of love is to love, no more, no less. An idea that is not dangerous is unworthy of being called an idea at all. I see when men love women, they give them but a little of their lives. But women, when they love, give everything. I am so clever that sometimes I don't understand a single word of what I am saying. Art never expresses anything but itself. In old days, books were written by men of letters and read by the public. Nowadays, books are written by the public and read by nobody. The sky was pure opal now. Private information is practically the source of every large modern fortune. Millionaire models are rare enough, but, by Jove, model millionaires are rarer still. Hearts live by being wounded. When bankers get together, they talk about art. When artists get together, they talk about money. The old believe everything, the middle-aged suspect everything, the young know everything. It is personalities, not principles, that move the age. I know. In fact, I am never wrong. What fire does not destroy, it hardens. I have spent most of the day putting in a comma and the rest of the day taking it out. One should never listen. To listen is a sign of indifference to one's hearers. Time is jealous of you and was against your lilies and your roses. When we are happy, we are always good, but when we are good, we are not always happy. I treated art as the supreme reality and life as a mere mode of fiction. The very essence of romance is uncertainty. Placerare est testal naturae, semel I approbator. Laughter is not at all a bad beginning for a friendship, and it is by far the best ending for one. Some cause happiness wherever they go, others whenever they go. Unless one is wealthy, there is no use in being a charming fellow. Romance is the privilege of the rich, not the profession of the unemployed. The poor should be practical and prosaic. It is better to have a permanent income than to be fascinating. Most modern calendars mar the sweet simplicity of our lives by reminding us that each day that passes is the anniversary of some perfectly uninteresting event. Friendship is far more tragic than love. It lasts longer. The mystery of love is greater than the mystery of death. An egg is always an adventure. The next one may be different. I am tired of myself tonight. I should like to be somebody else. A map of the world that does not include utopia is not worth even glancing at, for it leaves out the one country at which humanity is always landing. And when humanity lands there, it looks out and, seeing a better country, sets sail. Progress is the realization of utopias. And what sort of lives do these people, who pose as being moral, lead themselves? My dear fellow, you forget that we are in the native land of the hypocrite. He made me see what life is, and what death signifies, and why love is stronger than both. The burden of this world is too great for one man to bear, and the world's sorrow too heavy for one heart to suffer.